Good afternoon, dear colleagues. That is Anthony Kross, the senior trader at the Finmax. So today I have decided to make the webinar regarding the turbo trading topic for the binary options, of course. So in a couple of minutes we are going to get started and analyze the different currency pairs or maybe even commodities with the Fibonacci retracement, linear regression, and the couple of more indicators in order to find the best trading opportunity. What I have done right now, I opened the TradingView website. I got started with my trading account to make everything ready for our work. And let's get started, guys. Let's open some turbo trades and make some good profit. Okay, so I'm going to open right now the Euro Audi trade. Okay, as I mentioned, I drove the Fibonacci in advance and it's reaching the point of 1 for the Fibonacci. I draw it from the highest till the lowest point, and I'm right now on the 1 minute time frame. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna wait until the price is gonna go down a little bit lower, and then I will open the up trade. Okay, guys, let us wait until Euro Audi is gonna drop down a little bit, if it's gonna happen. So let us prepare the amount of money in advance. Let us go in with our first step. Okay, the first session for Euro Audi. I'm going to try to open as much as possible for the different sessions. Okay, Euro Audi we can take for. Okay, we took that trade. So Euro Audi we took already. Let us look for the other trades in order to find something more in terms of sessions. Okay, GBP Audi, let us look for the Great British Pound, Australian Dollar. Okay, situation there completely different. Okay, let's look how our session is going. So the first session we have. Okay, GBP Audi. If I'm gonna draw right now, I'm sorry, Fibonacci retracement, I can see the situation is not different so much. It did break. GBP Audi did break the 0.5 level. Okay, but still we have the space. Okay, for the GBP Audi I'm gonna open for the low direction. Okay, with the same time frame. Okay, my trade is gonna end. Let us see. Okay, it's ended negatively. Yes. Let us take a look. Out of the money. Okay, so first session ended out of the money. Let's use one more step, the same direction, and I will double the amount of money in order to get the better result. As I mentioned, right now we have the second session which is not in the money. Okay, let's follow up right now with the two sessions. Okay, let's end with one more session, for example with Euro Audi, so we can follow up with another, and step by step we are going to close down the trades and finish the session in the profit. So GBP Audi we are still waiting. Meanwhile I will take a look on some other opportunities. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, so our second session, our first session, the second step went not successful, so I'm looking forward. GBP Audi, yes, guys, GBP Audi we need to recover, as I mentioned. Let's use the 500, the same amount, and we are still waiting for Euro Audi to finish, okay, to go in our direction. So we still have the two sessions running. Okay, as you mentioned, I did the two sessions. Two of them from the first step was not in profit. I'm waiting right now for the first session to come to the logical result. Okay, here we go. Congratulations, guys. We ended with the first session. Okay, so we are waiting right now for the second one, and meanwhile I'm going to look for one more. Let us switch our attention to the AUD USD, guys. So what we do see here. Okay, let me draw the Fibonacci retracement. I'm using the same time frame, nothing changes. Okay, so for those who just joined my webinar, so I ended with the first session. I'm waiting for the second session, and I'm looking for the third session to open. So it did show me the good result for the AUD USD to go for low with the 200 as the first step. Okay, so that's good, guys. We ended with the second session successfully into the profit. Let us finish the trade. Okay, guys, we have the two sessions right now, and two of them is into the profit. Okay, that's good to know. Let's wait for the AUD USD to finish, and let's look for some more sessions. As you can see, it did break the 0.6 level, as I understand, and it's trying to go for back. Let's see if my decision is gonna be alright for the trade is to go for low direction. Let's switch meanwhile to the AUD Canadian dollar. Okay, I'm looking to see whether it's a good option today to trade on that. Okay, so guys, good option, definitely good option too. Okay, AUD USD, our session went not successfully. Let's switch to low 500. That is the third session, I remind you. Okay, and meanwhile I will go for the AUD cut for up direction. Okay, I do expect that it's gonna rise up today for the 1 minute. So guys, we did two sessions. As you can see, AUD cut did touch the Fibonacci level 0 and it bounced up. So let's see whether this afternoon is gonna end successfully in the profit. So I have right now AUD USD. I bought on the highest point. Let's switch to. I want to remind you that we have right now total amount the 4 sessions, okay, for the different currencies. So let's meanwhile switch our attention to something more interesting. Euro cut, for example. Okay, let's use the Euro cut right now. Euro cut, and let's go back to our trade. Still almost 30 seconds left. Okay, okay, meanwhile I'm gonna be prepared for the Euro cut. I will draw my indicator. So line regression shows me that it's gonna rise up. Let's see what is gonna be right in that case. Pretty much the same situation with USD cut and the Euro cut. So I'm gonna wait until my sessions is gonna end into the profit or not. And AUD cut, let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, not. So AUD cut, I'm gonna recover right now with the 500. That is, or it ended into the profit. I didn't mention. Okay, let's just take a look. AUD cut, AUD USD. Okay, AUD cut I need to cover, guys. That is the fourth session. So Euro cut I'm gonna take right now for up. Okay, guys, with 500. So we have to cover right now the AUD cut. And that is what I'm doing right now. And also I looked for one more session, which is the Euro Canadian dollar. So that is the 5th session for today. Okay, and with the time, if you are trading on the binary options the same time as you will adjust yourself to have, let's say, in 20 minutes some kind of 5-6 session up to 10 sessions in the row. But important is if you do have let's say trade which is not in the money, is to cover the trade. So in that case it can bring you the result. So I'm afraid that we need to cover the euro cut at this point because that is the good price. So, and also that is the only 5 sessions we have done, guys. Also the euro AUD Canadian dollar. Okay, for those who was not using our platform, the Finmax platform, for a long time, to go to the assets that you are trading right now, you just need simply click here and you will be back there to the point where do you trade on which asset and so on. So euro cut not ended successfully. AUD cut I need to recover as well. So AUD cut, the third step. Okay, so we are using right now the 5 sessions, and for the AUD cut and euro cut, that is the third step. Okay, so that is what we are waiting right now to finish, and I will not look for any other session until I'm gonna cover at least one of these sessions, which I have the 2 running right now, and afterwards I can open the trade. I can look for something more. Okay, currently I have the euro cut. Let's see if okay, price rise up a little bit. So guys, let us, in the end we will summarize what we have done. Okay, euro cut. Okay, that is the 5th session, ended successfully, and we are waiting for the 4th session to finish. Okay, euro cut we covered successfully. We're waiting right now for the AUD Canadian dollar. So meanwhile I can search for one more session, okay, to not waste my and your time. GBP Canadian dollar. Okay guys, so what we do have here, pretty interesting situation. The different levels appear. Okay guys, GBP Canadian dollar. Let us go back to see whether. Okay guys, we have done 5 sessions. I need right now to speed up a little bit and find 2 sessions to keep going. So right now we are looking for the 6. For the one more session right now we are looking. So let us draw the Fibonacci and mention if today the Great British Pound is following the rules of the Fibonacci or not. Okay, I can see that it's breaking the levels. Okay, but it's moving, guys, pretty well. Okay, at this point I can take the trade for the sell direction. Okay, because it's continuous breaking the different levels. Let's say 0 level it did break. Let's see whether it's gonna be successful decision. Okay, I'm gonna trade for the low direction with 200. 60 seconds. Here we go. Let's go back. So far so good, let's say like that. We have made 5 sessions successful. We just opened the 6th session right now, and I'm looking for the 7th. Okay, let's USD CAD. Let us look on the USD CAD. I think we have done it. Let me go to back to the platform. Okay, GBP CAD rise up a little bit. Euro CHF. Let's put our eye on the Euro CHF. Euro CHF. Okay, Swiss franc is going. Okay, the highest top of the price and the lowest top of the price. Oh my god, that is the very big candle. Okay, let's take a look right now and enter at the good point of price right now. Okay. So let us enter the Euro CHF exactly now with the 200. Okay, GBP Canadian dollar ended not successful. Let's recover it with the 500. I want to remind you guys that we have 7 sessions by now. So far so good. I opened and I have running only the 2 sessions now. I want to make it done as fast as possible, so we can make the summary of what we have done by now. Okay, Euro CHF, it did the big journey down. Let's see if it's gonna be the same or it's gonna change the direction. At the moment, Euro CHF looks a bit scareful and dangerous for me, but it goes good. Okay, we have second candle for up direction. Let's see if it's gonna not break the trend and go for up. Let's see, guys. Okay, guys, so as I mentioned, Euro CHF 7 session didn't end good. Okay, Euro CHF, I'm gonna recover right now with, let me take a look, please. Euro CHF GBP Canadian recovered successfully, 7 session, and Euro CHF I'm gonna cover. I hope I didn't miss. I missed the good entry point, but I think it's gonna be successful. Let's take a look, guys, and after we will make like small summary of what we have done right now. Okay, still waiting for Euro CHF. Let's take a look back on the Fibonacci. Oh, okay, candles looks pretty good right now, but unfortunately not in my direction. Probably we are going to take another step, the third step in the row for this session. Okay, 9 seconds. Here we go. Let's see. Okay guys, we need to recover it. So let's use 1550 for this volatility. Oh my god, I missed the trade. Yes guys, I entered the third step, and then I will make the summary. Like personally myself, I do like turbo options just to make the fast profit. Like as simple as that, guys. But generally saying, I do prefer to trade, let's say, on some the long-term basis on the different type of markets. The binary options is also good, let's say, for me, for 15 minutes, for 30 minutes, or something like that. And as I mentioned, here it's almost the same level. Okay, the candles located in the same level for the Euro CHF. Let's take a look whether I will be able to make this trade from the third step, because as you can see, I'm using the same, yes, almost the same level here. Nothing is changing. Okay, 19 seconds. I will be prepared with the third step. It will be first step, I'm sorry. Okay, probably the first step will not be needed. So let's guys make some small summary of the trades which I have done today. Okay, give me a second. Ascending expiry prices, transactions. Let's just go to the transactions. We need to make some small summary because I have made, I think, 7 sessions. So we are going to do this now. Okay. So here we go. Let me first check if previous trade ended successfully or not. One moment. Trade. To make sure. Okay, Euro CHF was in the money. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to transactions to make the summary. Okay. So let's take a look. I started the webinar around. Okay, guys. I started here. Okay, on the 21st. 24 minutes. Yes, I started here. So I started with 100,056 and ended with 100,058. So guys, generally saying, we have made today around 2,000 US dollars just in the matter of 20 minutes, something like that. I used from my amount of money, I used only around the 5,000 US dollars. That is the amount which I used always to recover the trades. Okay, and I did pretty successful. And for you to understand, I'm using this time frame right now to show you how do I work on the turbo trades, okay? And that is possible also to make money with the turbo trading. For you it might seem that it's too short time frame, but that is also beneficial, okay? When you know how to trade, let's say on the forex on the long term, you know how to trade on the short term. That is the same market, the same currencies, the same way of analysis which I am doing. But not, let's say, for 15 minutes I analyze with Fibonacci. I analyze for 1 minute, guys. So I think for today we are done. We have made the 7 successful sessions, okay, for the binary options. Soon I'm going to have the educational course, the beginning of educational course on the MetaTrader and the CFD market. And for those who just watching, okay, contact me to get more details about upcoming course, okay. So that is gonna be the first of all basics of usage, and on second day I'm going to have the actual cases of using this or that indicators that I will introduce you on my educational course. So my dear colleagues, that was end of my webinar. I wish you good and productive weekends and see you in the financial markets.